certain people have said that describe your records as psychedelic folk records. Would you think that either of those?
No, I would not think that. I would think that the way that they're describing my record is the way that they really should take a minute and go listen to Six Organs of Admittance, and then they'll find an accurate description of what they're describing my record as. That really is what fits. The way my record is being described is just a shadow of the reality that his records are. Carpathia, and this record that he won't release because I don't know why he won't release it.
Solo record? Or?
It's a solo record. You never heard it?
Yeah, Ben.
Have you heard San Francisco Mornings?
Oh yeah.
Hazy SF, that song? Greatest song
and
of
the
all
song
time.
before it as well.
No, the whole record is a masterpiece. But that song itself is like, to me, like a million.
It's
like
beautiful.
A pop hit. So a number one kind of song. So I think Ben Chesney really is the leader of the revolution.
The king of
now, tomorrow, yesterday. You know.
So how would you describe your records for people who wanted to, who were curious about what you do?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Ben
question.
Chesney is the garden, and I'm the snail eating the lettuce in his garden. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's how I describe it. Then Antony is a big palm tree. You know what I mean? With suns instead of coconuts. You know what I mean? Cockorosi are the water, and vetiver is sunbeams, and John and Newsom is just roots that grow upwards. You know, and Born Heller is the wind, and the espers are soil covering. You know.
What about Damon Naomi?
I love them. They're wonderful. They're reading a book in the corner. Yeah. They're reading a good book.
So you do all the artwork for your records, and you do artwork in general. Do you find that you kind of are expressing different things through the music than you do through your artwork, or is it?
No, they're completely intertwined. I think songs that I can't sing, I draw, and things that I can't draw, I sing. And some songs start as a drawing and end as a song, and some songs start as drawings and end as whatever songs, and then they intertwine within this space of creation. And on this record, actually this next record, the European version comes out with a book that is a visual accompaniment to the oral, turn on.
Right. When you put out your first record, I mean, my understanding is that those are just things that you did for yourself, and then you send around. Now that you know that there might be an audience listening, does it change the way that you write at all? Or?
No, because it wasn't just done for myself. It was done for mom and dad, baby cakes, sweetheart, love cups, sweet tits, and now it's just there's a few more sweet tits and then baby cakes and love cups. It's just a bigger family. So from initially it was done to share.
Right.
Just not done. I didn't approach it in this. I'm gonna send my demos out to all these people and try to get a deal and be in a magazine.
Right.
Focus was just sharing with the people that I could physically hand something to. And I can still physically hand things to this larger group, this larger family, because I started touring for the first time. So you get to meet people that way, you know what I mean?
So you consider your listeners to be part of your extended family, perhaps?
Not even extended, you know what I mean?
Immediate family.
Sure, but just like I consider this table, anything, you know what I mean? Every single thing is derived from nature, and I feel like I'm part of nature, and so therefore everything is part of my family. If Mother Nature is the mom, and we're all its children, even this table, which is derived from the earth, is derived from a tree. You know what I mean? This beer derived from this fucking barley and hops and water, whatever. So I feel part of all of that. That's something you come to. If you have a good acid trip, you conclude that. But I don't do acid all the time, but whatever. But that's something you conclude. You know what I mean? But the point is, it's something that helped you be open and be aware of that.
I read before that you said that you don't think you're an especially talented guitar player, and which I found kind of odd, just because even if you do consider yourself to be a lackluster guitar player, I would think that to make up for that, you would fill up your records with lots of other musicians and lots of other sounds.
Well, I don't know. I know what you mean.
Right.
I would too. That's the answer. Because I do think I'm a bad guitar player. Yeah, I wish, man. I wish I didn't have to play guitar. I wish I didn't have to expose you to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I like to play the guitar. I play in a very cyclical, kind of rudimentary way. I feel like the way I play guitar is like most people play guitar and they're thinking while they're playing, or they're going in a straight line, and I just feel like there's a wall in between like that. you know, it's just one chord. That's fine with me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But so that's why and that's how I write the song. You know what I mean? I can't format it to a piano because I don't play the piano. I don't play the violin. You know what I mean? I don't have the money to pay some other cat to play the violin for hours. You know what I mean?
But if you could, you would.
Maybe, yeah. But I'm gonna start making records after this one. You know what I mean?
You gonna stop?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up music.
Why's that?
I don't know. I think I'm pretty done. I'm dried out. You know what I mean? Stop while you're ahead. You know, you don't have any more songs in you.
But you could always come back.
Sure.
It doesn't have to be final.
I don't know.
Rejoicing the Hands is coming out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Are you excited for that?
Sure, I think so. I mean, I've heard it enough that I don't think I need to hear it ever again.
Right. And there's another record that you're putting out later this year as well, correct?
Mm-hmm. It's called Niño Rojo. And the only way I can describe it is it's just the son to the mother. Rejoicing the Hands of the Golden Eagles. The hands being creation and life. And the golden eagles being the sun, the mother sun. And Niño Rojo being red sun. So it's the sun. You know what I mean? And the way they're written from mother to son. Kind of. That's the way they were split apart. And that's lyrically. And then sonically, the second one has more instrumentation. One song you can actually dance to.
And that you think is going to be your last record, perhaps?
No, I'll just keep making music, but I'm pretty done with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of just feel kind of split about everything.
So what was it like playing with that, like Hammerstein Ballroom at the AAS? It's a giant, cavernous sort of place.
Very easy. I never played for so many young girls. I got really excited about that.
That's awesome.
And I played with Anthony, who's I think the greatest living singer in the world. And it was really good to play with good people. Like Dice, you know what I mean? Smoking weed, you know what I mean? Like, what's the other? Liars played. Kind of, I feel like they're kind of aggressive ambience music. And yeah, it's really good rock and roll, whatever. So it was a good vibe, it was a good thing. Never played for so many young people, that's all. It's weird though, you start out playing all these older music cats to eventually get to a point where you get more mainstream and popular, therefore you're playing a younger audience. It just seems like you should be starting off with younger cats and then turning on the older cats, but the way things have worked out, it takes a while for the youth to get to things. I don't know how that happens.
You've lived in, so many different places. San Francisco, Texas, Venezuela, Williamsburg. Williamsburg. How is it? Does it
Great. I never walked down the street seeing so many people look like me. There's some real brotherhood there.
Yeah, I don't know why I look like that. But what do you think? I mean, how much does environment impact, your writing?
I don't know because I've never done anything different than that. I've always been moving around. I live in San Francisco now.
Right.
And we're going to move to south of France maybe in a few months.
Nice.
So.
You're a vagabond.
Nah, man. You know what I mean? I'm not a vagabond.
Troubadour?
No, not at all. Mom? I'm a mom? Can I be a mom? Instead of all those things?
You can be anything you want.
Okay. I'll be a yoga mom.
That sounds good. So, anything you want to say to the kids?
Hey kids, I'll tell you what, listen, just grow your hair, you know what I mean? Don't care so much about it, and go inside yourself, listen to Six Organs with Mittens and Vetiver and Joanna Newsom and Anthony, and also make music. Don't think you can't, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people are like, oh no, but it's good for you. That's all. Yeah.